Hey guys, it's Krystal, and today I'm going to talk about my Nintendo Switch. I'm partnering with Best Buy to talk about why this is my favorite gaming console ever, the games that I play on here, and how I use it every day. So typically you'll find me right here on the couch in handheld mode, especially when I'm playing Animal Crossing. And I think that's why I prefer the Switch over any other console, because of its flexibility. Really, it's made to adapt to any lifestyle. It's obviously super portable, so whether I'm here, in bed first thing in the morning, or getting some fresh air out in the patio. I've also been sneaking in those Animal Crossing hours in between renders and exports while working on a video by using tabletop mode, so it's just there, ready to go. Gotta get those hours in somehow. But what I've probably been enjoying the most, especially with all the time that I've had at home this year, is incorporating it into a bigger screen. It's super easy to do that by just using the Switch dock. I just drop it in, power it on, and that's it. And just like that, we're connected to the TV, which is obviously great if you're playing on your own, much bigger screen to look at, but also if you're playing with family, especially with games like Mario Kart where you're sharing a screen in multiplayer mode, it's nice to have this whole setup. And when I am docked, I do tend to use my wireless controllers, so something like this or the Pro controllers. You can use Joy-Cons, but this just gives you a more classic feel, and I especially love this little wireless controller that goes perfectly with my Animal Crossing Edition Switch. Now let's talk about games, because if you just picked up a Switch, you're gonna need some good games to play. And keep in mind, there are so many Switch games out there, over 2,500 in the Nintendo Switch ecosystem, so there's definitely something for everyone out there. But as far as my personal favorite, probably not much of a surprise, Animal Crossing. Specifically Animal Crossing New Horizons, which dropped earlier this year. It's really the reason that I got a Switch in the first place, because I knew that game would eventually come out, and 3 years later, here we are. You guys probably have heard a lot about Animal Crossing by now, but just to put it simply, in Animal Crossing, you create and customize your own little island getaway. You start with a little tent and then work yourself up to a house, and then an even bigger house and bigger house down the road. You can build your own furniture, sell furniture, collect different items, clothing, design clothing, go fishing, go insect catching, sea creature diving. The list goes on and on. It really feels like you're living in a whole other little world because of all the different activities that you can do day to day. Also, the time of day in the game matches the time of day in real life. So when it's sunset in real life, it's also sunset in the game. Nintendo also adds updates throughout the year to keep the game new and fresh. So for example, in the summer, they added swimming and fireworks, which was really fun. On top of that, another really cool layer to the game is the ability to share your island with friends and family, and also visit theirs through online play. I love doing this with my sister and my little cousins. It's really cool that we're all different ages, but we can all connect in one game and have some family time on there. We're all together.
Oh my gosh.
This is how we hug, by turning in circles.
6 feet.
This is literally
The second one is
a
orange.
resort compared to my fudging island.
Just walking slow. I got a traditional straw coat
Me
too.
three.
What does this look like?
Oh,
Oh, how cute.
look.
Oh, I forgot mine.
We're all in
I got
straw.
it. I forgot mine, but I can make one with you.
Aw,
But
I love that. That's so cute. Over here I have some flowers. Oh, I'm breeding some. So you see these pink tulips are growing right now. When
wait,
you
how
like
do you greet them?
you like get different colors and put them like in an X pattern, and you can other colors will pop up after you. So I have a black tulip and a pink
Cool.
You
tulip.
learn something new every day.
That's a little tip.
I'll play drums. I call drums.
Who's gonna play drums? Somebody play drums
I'll play
and
guitar.
Taylor play guitar.
Krystal, dance.
And I will watch.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Thank you. I worked
Can I
hard on
go in
this
the
little
museum?
area. Gabby, you moved again.
I
3,
never-
2,
Wait.
cheese. Game number 2 on my list is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If you've had a Switch since the very beginning, you're probably very familiar with this game since it's the game that it first launched with, but it's still very much a staple in my collection. As opposed to Animal Crossing, this is definitely more of an adventure game. You get to run through the beautiful fields of the Kingdom of Hyrule, discover over 100 shrines of trial, and battle all different kinds of enemies. So this is definitely a little more faster paced, but is super fun to play. From there, number 3 on my list is the good old classic Mario Kart, specifically Mario Kart 8 Deluxe made for Switch. I'm sure a lot of you probably know this is that classic go-kart style racing game that's super fun to play on your own handheld, but is even more fun to play with friends, especially on a bigger screen. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe brings a lot of those classic tracks that we're used to, like Baby Park and Rainbow Road, but it brings some other cool, unique ones too, like an Animal Crossing inspired one and even a Zelda one as well. As fun as the mechanical part of the game is also visually beautiful as well. You can race in the sky, upside down, underwater, and like I said, if you are gonna play with friends, you can play with up to 12 friends at the same time via online or local play, so you can have your own little Mario Kart party. I think this is my favorite track because you go like in loops and crazy turns and it just looks really beautiful. Look at that, oh my gosh. I just love the windiness of it. I like this more than Rainbow Road. Take that, Shell. We are not taking 3rd place this time. I also like this one because it's not like traditional where you like have to like go around 3 times. This is just like one straight track that I'm not doing well in right now. So now we're in water. Oh, somebody got hit by that blue shell. Love when that happens, when it's not me. This one, gotta keep your head in the game the whole time. Come on, so close. So close. Yes, that's how you do it. Wow. So that is my Switch setup and the games that I play on it. Thank you again so much to Best Buy for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out that link in the description to check out my Switch setup along with the Switch itself. And also check out Best Buy for all your other gaming needs. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you later. The Legend of Zelda Breath. You see, it's just as stupid. What a windy road and boost. Nope, banana.